on the ground directly below this mouse cursor pointer? It's going to be yes. And dug there and no, nothing. So I got to trying to figure out what went wrong here, and I kept wondering. So I had my wife to, I put my gold wedding ring in a pillbox, and I told her to go out there and on the property and hide it. Well, what she did, and I started searching for it, and I started getting all these false sights, you know, just like here where the was checking right here, and it would say that the gold ring was directly below the pendulum, but it wasn't. And I got sights in both directions, in 3 or 4 different directions, sights that said it was there. And I finally got to asking, is this a false sight? And I said yes. And then I'm trying to figure out, well, how could I get this, prevent these false sights from interfering with the accuracy of my dowsing? So all at once, just like a light bulb lit up, I had to think, well, these must be secondary sights, you know. And so I went back on the map there and put it right where the little mouse is now, over this one area, where I said is Kaisha gold coins directly below this mouse cursor marker. It said yes. And I said, is this a false sight? And it said yes. And I said, is there any gold coins down in the ground below this mouse cursor pointer? It said, it gives me a no. Well, I got to think there's got to be a reflection or something causing it to pick up in these areas. So, like I said, just like a light bulb hit me. And I thought, well, if this is secondary, it's got to be a primary someplace that's reflecting these signals. So now let's see let's do that now. So then I said, search in this area and pinpoint the precise spot at ground level that is directly above the primary cache of gold coins. Now watch it this time. Okay, we're in the search mood again. We're going to search for the little old man moving this way. Okay. Okay, we're locked on. We're locked on now. Okay, we'll follow it back up here, see. Okay, now watch when it went by them false sights. See, it's not even indicating nothing. It keeps on going. On up here, on up here. Keep on going, 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 keep on going. Now it's indicating that this is the spot's here now. Let's see if it's there. Am I interpreting this signal correctly? Mean that this mouse cursor pointer is at the exact spot is directly above the cache of gold coins? See, it's giving me a big yes. That's it. Now I'll ask, is this a false sight? See, it says no. I said, am I interpreting this signal correctly and 100% true that there is a cache of gold coins directly below this mouse cursor pointer? See, it's giving me a big yes. So there's where the gold coins are located, the cache of gold coins. Now, this is something else. Now, this my sister said that that's an old house out in here, right in this area here. And there's a foundation and there's a fireplace out there, a chimney like. And we often wondered, me and my brother-in-law often wondered why, if the house was up there, why they buried it all the way down here at this barn. This is the barn right here, and that's their house there. Couldn't figure that out. Well, we didn't find nothing there, and we'd been getting pretty frustrated. So I told him I was going back home and cool off and see what happened. And this when I found out the real way to do this. And see, even she said that old chimney and stuff is still out there. Well, I was going to go out there, but that place was just one big mass of poison ivy, and I didn't even think about going out there. But see, we was concerned. We wasn't even thinking about another spot because the one it indicated down here. So this is what they call magnetic. I mean, it's called reflective images. It's reflecting from the primary image down to these false sights. And now we know how to get rid of that by just checking out a primary spot above whatever you're searching for.